Hi, I'm AJ DePinto from women's soccer.
Well, AJ, the team has played now 3 road games to open the season, 3-0, so you can't do any better. How are you feeling about where you are right now?
I'm really excited for the team. I think going into conference games, we're at a really strong point. I think hopefully we're setting the tone early and how we're going to do the rest of the year.
Well, you played a real big part in 2 of those victories. You had a goal in each of them. Thoughts are, you came off the bench of that, and you'd only had 1 goal in your career coming into that. Thoughts on the big goal scoring with yourself?
I was super excited to get the opportunity. I mean, it's pretty easy to score these kind of goals when your team's serving up amazing crosses. So I'm just glad I could do them justice in the box.
Do you have a particular favorite between the 2 goals? Which one you liked better? Which one you're more proud of?
I think the second one leaned into it a little bit more. That was more fun.
Excellent. Has that always been part of your game, real good in the air?
I think so. Decently.
Great.
Try to get in there.
How tough is that to, what's your thought process coming off the bench, how much attention you're paying to the game or to the people playing your position or what you can do? What's going on in your head watching the starters play?
I think it's a real advantage coming off the bench because then you get to see what you need to do, what you can do better. You have fresh legs against some dead legs, especially when you're coming off the bench for Sophie Beadle, who's ran that girl up and down the line for about a good 25 minutes. So it's definitely an advantage coming off.
This team has such a potent offense. Sophia Chilzik, Claire Nieder, you mentioned Sophie Beadle, Chloe Gelhaus. I mean, these people have scored a ton of goals. Mm-hmm. And yet, if you look at the stats right now, the leading scorer for the Falcons is AJ DePinto.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on that?
We're still early. Hopefully I'll get a couple more. But I think, with the amount of goals we scored in the spring, I think our numbers as a whole team will just continue to go up.
All 3 games were on the road, but you got to play in front of fans. What was that like?
That was super exciting. I mean, it was definitely almost back to normal. We had a good turnout actually for being on the road, and I'm super excited to be at home this next week in front of our actual fans and friends and family.
That's exactly right. It's been since November of 2019. The Interbay Stadium had fans for an SPU women's soccer game. Mm-hmm. This week you do have open conference play, Montana State Billings and Northwest Nazarene. Your thought as you dive into GNAC?
I think these are really good games to start on. I think in the past we've played these teams who've done really well, so hopefully we continue with this streak of scoring a couple goals a game, getting shut out. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Last year was really an odd year. It still is in a lot of ways, but soccer-wise, the season was moved from the fall to the spring. You played only 9 games and did great in them. Were undefeated in those. What was it like to play in front of empty stands there and play in the spring?
It was definitely weird, but it wasn't, terrible. I think it took a lot of pressure off of us. I thought we really got in a good place just playing as a team, as ourselves. We just really wanted to go out there and play as ourselves and got the opportunity without the pressure of everyone watching.
Great. In practice, we mentioned the offense here, but the defense has also done a tremendous job. Shutouts both games last week. You get to play against that defense, or should I say have to play against that defense in practice. What makes them so difficult to score on?
They're just such a connected back line. They communicate so well. They work good as such a good team. Especially with Riley in the back, just kind of forcing everyone to do great stuff and, connecting the line. So they're just all super connected.
Great. Well, school's recently started now, back in person. Most classes are. How has that felt?
Oh, I'm so excited to be back in person. I really did not like online school, but I'm very excited to be back in person with, actual professors in front of me.
Tell us what you're majoring in.
I'm a political science major with a history minor.
Great. A lot going on in politics there. Where do you see yourself going with that?
For where?
With your degree or after school?
I'm not completely sure yet. Hopefully maybe working at an NGO in the future.
Excellent. Great. And why don't you tell us where you're from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Great. And for those not familiar with the Northwest, if you were to hop in your car at home in Portland and drive up to SPU campus without traffic, how long would that take?
3 hours-ish.
Yeah, and that's probably a lot to ask without traffic. Both Portland and Seattle have their share. Why did you decide to come to Seattle Pacific?
I thought it was just a great fit, academically, and then when I came on my unofficial visit, I thought the team was just amazing. That's really what drew me here, and the school is just perfect for me.
Great, terrific. Well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it, and
thank
good
you.
luck this week in the home games.
Thank you.